So the work is dealing with many different ideas touching the same point. The point would be a glam, a certain light that is so warm that it's almost white, and it's so much fire that it's almost like a firework. From this point, I divide the ideas. I touch one picture as a very dark night. The darkness would be the fear or the unknown or the sadness or the any sensation that makes you feel anxiety, or even the darkness that you see before you faint. So this is one image that goes together with one tiny spot of light that is very small but still very, very big. And this one is the knowing, and it's a question of what is knowing. Is it intuition? Is it something that we know for sure? Do we know anything for sure? Is science giving us sure knowledge? So these are some of the subjects I'm touching in one picture, and on the other picture we're touching a version of heaven that might be if we did not eat the fruit. So what would it be if Adam and Eve would not eat the fruit? Would we still be able to judge if we don't know good and bad? So these are two visions of the end of the world, which could be two visions of the beginning of the world. Yeah, I've been teaching the dancers my style and my approach to movement, which is really influenced by holistic reflexology. It's kind of applying the ideas from treatment into the full body, from the treatment of the foot to the full body. And this inspiration brought me to understand the connection between physicality, energetic work, and emotional work. How this all combines together to one movement or one performative state. So I have my technique of how to get there, and I teach that to the dancers, and this is the common ground which we start to create from. So the collaboration is really interesting because I come with a certain vision I have and I see it blurry, and then I put it on the dancer, and the dancer has their own interpretation. So I give them the tools of the language and the subject to deal with, and they bring movement. And then I get it and I interpret it, and I give it back to them with my own interpretation, and then we kind of have this dialogue between us until we find the third element that is sitting between us, and this would be the creation. So it's a really combined process. It could not be different or anything else but what we find together.